It's Doom here from Dungeons and Doom Biscuits, and even though Palisades were not the modern technology of the day, were the best technology, they were actually still fairly common in the Old West because they were there. They had them. So what I want to do is I want to build some kind of modern slash retro looking Palisades for my game today. It's Saturday, not Friday. We were playing a day late because we had some people that had real life and get in the way, and I was able to switch to today. We actually weren't even going to play this week, so everybody's pretty thankful that we get the chance to still do that. So to build my Palisades, first we need a platform that people can stand on, and let's get some cardstock that I haven't butchered. Let's use this as a rough line, since we already see where the cut, or no, we don't, never mind. Okay, we're just going to do it this way then. I'm going to cut a flat spot, so I have a straight edge. There we go. And then we'll just glue this down, and then cut off the excess. Now, if you don't have little Jenga blocks or anything that you can use cardboard or anything for this, but I have these Jenga blocks, and they add a certain kind of weight and stability that I enjoy. So I'm going to use the Jenga blocks since I do have them. Again, if you didn't have them, that'd be okay too. Just make it work however you can. The majority of my crafting comes from I see something and I'm like, oh, I could do this with it, or I'm like, I want to make this, and then I look at what I have, you know, and that's just kind of how I do it. And everybody does their own thing, and that's fine too. All right, so this is going to be the basic bulwark of my what do you call it? My, what do you call Palisades. I'm going to make 2 of those, though. So let's get one of those and a couple more Jenga blocks. I'm just going to get dab of glue. Stick those together. Dab of glue. Oh, my glue gun got turned off again. The button's on the side, and when I knock it over, it turns it off. It's just, I love the glue gun. It didn't used to fall over as much as it did the way I had it before, but with the new layout I'm using, it's just not ideal. I'm just going to get down the end, line that up, make it flush. I'm do it here. Line that up, make it flush. Okay. I'm going to get this straight edge and glue it there. Thought I cut a straight line there, but it doesn't look very straight, does it? No, it sure doesn't. Okay. Oh, shizen. Okay, we got problems. Oh, damn it. Okay. Try this again. Peel off that. Okay. Okay. Figures the first one worked perfect. It made me look like I knew what I was doing. And the second one misbehaved. All right, we're going to cut this edge off flush then, so we have a flat edge to work at. Okay. You're probably thinking, Doom, why do you have all this stuff out already? Well, I was kind of looking at it and playing with another idea. I was going to build shelves that had palisade walls as the outer borders, but then I realized I just did not have enough sticks. And then I thought if I was going to do that, maybe better to buy like bamboo skewers or something to do it, instead of trying to freestyle that all the way. It was just a thought I had that it would be better. Okay. We're going to get that on there. Just like that. I'm going to strengthen that up. A little bit of glue. I need more glue. Okay. Should be fairly sturdy. Oh, pardon me. All right, sweet. So we have two of these platforms like this. And we can configure those in different ways to be protective barriers. Now we want to do our sticks. So ideally, if you used like pencils or something that were exactly perfectly straight, that would really be better. But it wouldn't look as good, I think. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to make these a little bit tall. I'm going to snip them off. I'm going to get a knife. I'm not actually going to sharpen these, okay? I'm just kind of giving the impression that they're sharp so that nobody touching them on the table gets hurt. I'm going to run a line down the side here. And I'm going to come out just a little bit past the edge of my thing. I'm going to roll those back and forth and make sure that glue gets on there real good. And then I'm just going to go, I'm going to do that on the edges. I'm going to use thicker sticks on the edges here. I'm just going a little bit past the edge. Now I want to make sure these sit flush. So I'm going to check to make sure nothing's sticking out past the bottom, and it looks okay. Now, coming back through here should be easy at this point. Now we just got to fill this in with sticks. And I could cut all my sticks at once. Or I could just kind of cut a few and go. It really doesn't matter. Okay. And we just want these to be vaguely the same size, and they don't have to be perfect. Then I'm just going to expose that wood, not actually sharpening it like I said. Now, I don't edit my videos, but to save time, so you don't have to watch me sharpen a bunch of sticks, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to get these on there, and then I'm going to flip it around and throw a ladder on it, a way for them to get up and down onto that wall. So let's get some glue here. And you don't want enormous gaps. And I think the smartest way to do this would be to get your glue and then to kind of roll that back and forth to kind of use that to seal the gap some. And you probably don't need as much glue as I'm using either, truth be told. Now we're starting to get a weird spot where it's leaning in, and so to fix that, we're just going to straighten this out right there, and we'll do a couple more to make sure we keep it straight. to get those vertical again is all we're doing. Now some of them are a little bit short. That'll be all right because you need people to be able to shoot over them anyways, whether it be with a bow or whether it be with a firearm, whatever you're using. And we'll get those straightened up again and continue on. Now let's go to the back, and the ladder should be a pretty easy solution. So all you need is the thinnest sticks that you have. You want to cut those down to where they're a little bit longer. So they can lean back a little bit. Okay. And for ours, we're just going to get one and another one like this. And some small pieces that are a little bit bigger than we need them to be actually would be good. Bigger would be gooder. So you want to hold your ladder in place. You don't want it to be a whole inch apart probably, but you might. So what I'm going to do for me, I'm just going to use this ruler to kind of be a guide. Put a dab there and a dab there. I'm going to throw my stick across there. Okay. Then I'm just going to come down here. I'm going to throw a dab here and a dab here. I'm going to throw a stick across that. Okay. Yeah, I'm just going to kind of divide this up a little bit evenly. So I'm going to put one here, here, just like that, and here, and here. I'm going to come back from my Palisade here, and I'm going to snip this side off flush so that it can be glued against. And I'm going to leave that side wonky because it doesn't really matter. And all I'm going to do is get this and set it into place. I'm going to lift that up, get a tiny bit of glue under there, and drag that down too. I got some excess glue over here I want to pull off and kind of make it part of that. Okay. Now that's sticking down a little bit, but it's not drastic. So I'm just going to get my snippers and make sure this is flush. Should be pretty sturdy. And then I'll sprinkle that with hot glue. And that's how I'm going to do these. Then I'm going to spray paint them and then come back and paint them up. So there's two. I'm making two. You can make as many as you want. You can use whatever resources you have available. I just need two for something I want to run today. So if you like what I'm doing here, please like, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell icon, and all the happy crappy that helps the algorithm. And leave a comment. I think that's, I didn't say that. I am going to snip that one off a little bit. It's just too much. There we go. But yeah, this is a really easy way to build Palisades that are going to be sturdy and they'll be stackable. To an extent, you'll have to actually slide it back a little bit so that those logs on the front of that one don't, it'll be like that. But you can stack these and store them. They'll be very sturdy. I am gonna drizzle some super glue on that when I'm done. So thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.